All right, welcome back to our playthrough of League of Dungeoneers. This is part 2 of our spring cleaning quest. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. This game has a lot of rules, so we're just going to have fun with it. Mistakes will be made. Let me know in the comments, but we will do our best. And let's go ahead and start the playthrough. So, right now, our heroes have been fighting against hordes of giant pox rats. We've just dispatched a group. Our half ogre warrior Skarn has been diseased, however. So his strength and constitution is minus 50%. So he is a little bit weakened by that. Plus, our elf thief has kind of roamed off and she's a little bit down the hall. But I think we're going to start with her. So at the end of the turn, we're going to pick up this session by rolling the scenario die. Our threat level is currently at 7. Our party morale is at, it's either 13 or 14, it looks like. We'll go with 13. And let's go ahead and roll a d10 and see if anything happens. A 9. Oh, a 9 does trigger a threat roll. So now we have to roll a d20. If we roll a 7 or less, we'll have to roll on the table to see what happens. All right, 17. So nothing happens except the threat increases by 1. So our threat goes up to 8. And then we're going to start with, we're going to have Nayless, Dark Whisper, try to pick the lock of this door. So this is a master lock door. We rolled a 10 last time, plus 2 action points. So she's going to need a 40. It's normally 60, but it's minus 20%. So let's see if she can get a 40 and get this door unlocked. She did. Wow. That was going to be a long shot. Now, the reason we wanted to try to unlock this door is because there's only one more room under this door. So if we unlock it, we'll know like if the objective room is not this way. All right, so we'll move this. That was my reminder for the 10. She successfully unlocks the door. We hear the click of the locking mechanism. The door opens. And let's find out what is inside. All right, it is a corridor. So the objective room is not down here. This corridor makes a sharp turn in the corner up against the walls. It's a dead adventurer. By the look of it, they must have been there for a while since most of the flesh has been eaten away by God knows what. The adventurer can be searched. All right, so I'll get this corridor out. Normally it can have 2 doors, but it won't. There's no exit. We'll put that down. And then that is going to be that's Nayla's turn. So she might investigate that guy. But in the meantime, we'll go back to the rest of our adventurers. So we are in the fountain room. We can't investigate that fountain. And I think we'll activate Skarn. He's going to search the fountain. So we'll roll a d10 and see if he finds anything with the fountain. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and search the fountain with Skarn. Need low rolls. That is a 10. That is the opposite of low. Fountain. There's nothing in the fountain. We could choose to drink from the fountain. Yeesh. Okay, we will drink from the fountain. Skarn will drink from the fountain. 9. That's the worst. Make an alchemical roll. If you fail, you are diseased. He is already diseased, so we're not going to make that roll. But somebody's going to tell him, "Hey, stop messing with the fountain. It's bad." So let's get back to the rest of the group. I think we're going to activate Borin next. So our dwarf rogue is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up to this door. And then he's going to check the door. Oh my gosh, 10 and 6. So it's master locked and it's trapped. Well, I'm just rolling super high now. So we need to see what the trap is. So we got to draw a trap card. We have the trap cards here. I'm just shuffling these up. All right, let's see what happens. It is, if triggered, sanity 2 and party morale -1. Spear trap. The floor gives way, revealing a deep pit. The bottom of the pit is filled with a sharp stake, and the amount of bones surrounding them indicates that there are multiple persons that have succumbed to this fiendish trap. Randomize one character that must pass a dex test or fall into the pit. If successful, the character may move 1 square. Character that fails will take 2d6 damage. Getting up takes 2 AP and requires a successful dex roll, or a character with a rope standing adjacent. Once free, the trap closes and is considered a normal square for all purposes. All right, so we get +5 to detect the trap. So let's see if we detect it. Then if we don't, something bad. We'll do the random test to see what happens. So his perception is 46 +5, so he needs a 51 or less. Where's the other D10? All right, here we go. 51 or less. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's a 55. Okay. He does not detect it. So then we have a random character. And I'll say it's just going to be the guys that are in that room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 7. Oh, it's the squire. And the squire has to pass a dex test. Alestra's dex is 40. Alestra, look out. She passes. She passes. So she can move 1 square. She avoids the trap. The trap will close and just be and called a regular square. So fantastic. She'll move. Actually, she'll move back there. All right. So Alestra avoids the spear trap. This door is closed with the master lock, which really sucks. We'll put these traps back. And that is Boren's turn. So now we just have Lady Thorn. So after seeing her squire definitely avoid the trap, she is going to go to the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is master locked, so I think she's just going to hit it with her longsword. So master lock door has 20 life, I think. 25. Ugh. This is definitely probably going to trigger a wandering monster. But she's going to hit it, so D12 damage to the door. That is not a D12. D12 damage to the door. 5 damage, so it's got 20 life left. Threat level goes up by 2. So threat level is at 10 right now. Once it gets to 12, bad things happen. Then her squire is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and be within 2 spaces of her. And that's going to be the end of the round. We will roll the scenario die to see if something happens. 2, nothing happens. And it is back to us again. So let's start with Nayla. Nayla is down the hall. Before we have her go back to meet everybody else, she's going to move 1, 2, 3. And she is going to search this dead adventurer. Because she's a thief, she can't resist. So she's going to roll a D10. Why am I rolling so high? 9 is nothing. Woo, that was closer. That was a 10. That would have been bad. Yep. So she finds nothing. And then we're back to the guys at type. So I could have Born Grimspike try to pick the lock, but if he tries to pick the lock, it's a 43. He'd have to roll a 23. 23. Well, why not? So he'll use both his points. He'll pull out the lock picks. He'll tell Lady Thorn, just hold on a second, let him try. And then let's see if he breaks a lock pick. So he needs 23. Oh my God, he got it. He got a critical success. Wow. So +1 to his lock picking skill. Click, click. And the door opens. I was not expecting that. So both of our thieves have pick locked master locks. So let's see what the card is going to be. It is, that's not good, corridor. The corridor in front of you has collapsed, and there is no way you can get through without digging through the debris. There is no encounter in this room. Roll a D100. This is the number of stones that must be removed. Each player can remove their strength divided by 10, rounded up number of stones during a full turn. If standing on one of the free squares, a dwarf being used to labors in the mines can remove strength divided by 5. Any character equipped with a pickaxe can remove twice their amount per turn. The noise raises the threat level by 1 each turn. Once all the stones have been cleared, place a door at the end of the corridor. All right, so let me grab that. That's not something you want to see. All right, so there's one more door back here. So either this is the objective room or the thing behind this locked door. And that sucks. Yeah, that's horrible. All right, so that hallway is filled with the stones. So we are going to have to roll a D100 to see how many stones there were. 40 stones. And it says strength divided by 10. The ring a turn. So that means she can do 5 stones a turn. Boren can do 5 divided by, so he can do 8 stones a turn. So it's going to take us a bit. But I think we probably have to do that. So each player can remove their strength number during a full turn or standing on one of the free squares. All right. So Boren's gone. He opened the door. She searched. Nayla searched back in the other room. So it's going to go 1, 2 in there. And then 1, 2, 3. The squire will follow. The squire has strength. It doesn't say. So I guess maybe the squire can't help. It doesn't. They don't have a strength. All right. So based on that, Lady Thorn will spend her turn removing 5. So there's 35 rocks that have to be removed still. $35. And then Skarn will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it say that it has to be the ring of full turn? So Skarn can't do anything yet. And then that's going to be everybody. So we open the door. The threat level still goes up by 1 from opening the door. So it's at 11. So pretty soon a wandering monster is going to appear. Now it's the next round. So we'll roll this D10. 8. Nothing from the scenario die. We'll start off with our elf thief down here doing her own thing at the bottom of the dungeon. Is going to get tired of being by herself. She'll turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she will start running back to the others. I think what we'll do is we'll have her go to that door, which is going to suck. She'll try to unlock that door while these guys are dealing with these rocks. All right, so Boren will go. He'll move in here for his first action. And then they'll just start getting rid of the rocks. So 5, 6, 7. So 5 rocks from Lady Thorn. That takes it down to 30. 2 rocks from Skarn because he's not feeling good. Or it's rounded up. So I guess 3 rocks from Skarn. That'll be 28. We'll say this guy can do like 2. That'll be 26. I mean, he's got some strength. And then Boren hasn't had a chance to do his full turn yet. So we'll do 26 rocks. 26 rocks moved. All right. Then it's going to be the next round. Scenario die. 7, nothing happens. Nayless can move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she's going to take out her lockpicks. And she's going to start her first point to start unlocking that door. These guys are going to remove 10. Lady Thorn, Skarn, and the Squire will remove 10. So that'll take it down to 16. And then Boren can do 5 times his strength. So Boren's strength is 44. So he can do 8. 8 point. Is it rounded up or rounded down? It is rounded up. So he can do 9. So 16 minus 9 is what? There'll be 6 left. 16 minus 9. 16 minus 10 is 6. So minus 9, there'll be 7 left. So they'll get through it next turn. Then we roll the scenario die. 7, all right, nothing happens. We'll start with Nayless. So that door is locked with a 9. 9 is minus 15% off of her pick locks. Her pick lock is 60, so she needs a 45 to open that door, or she will lose a lockpick. 45. And I seem to have, where's my other D10? Oh, here we go. All right, come on, Nayless. Nayless the elf, she gets a 47. That's a little bit too high. Can I use an energy point to do heroic perk? Let me see. Do you have to spend that before rolling or not? Perks. Does it say? Let's do 25 or 166. Well, let's go to 166. Maybe I can just find the actual heroic perk. 166. Heroic. My will be done. Healer. Fate Forger. Sneaky. Arcane. Common Pork. The hero add plus 10 to any for a single check of any kind. It doesn't say if you have to use it or not. It says it can only be used one at a time, but does it have to be used before you roll or after? If you know if it has to be used before you roll, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna, let's see, I think it said page 25 also has some about perks. Perks can be used at the cost of energy during a hero's activation. These will boost the hero in certain ways. It may prove the difference between life and death. Most heroes do not have perks at level 1, but can acquire them as they grow more experienced. It doesn't say. So since I don't see anything that says that I have to do it before, I'm going to do it. So she's going to spend 1 energy. Because we haven't used energy. So you have to use energy to spend a perk. So she's going to spend her 1 energy to use that perk to add plus 10 to her skill, which means she'll pass. And this door will open. Again, let me know in the comments. I kind of like being able to choose just because you only have like a few energy points. And it seems like that's a big spin just for like a 1 in 100 chance, but I could be wrong. All right, let's see. What's behind this door? It is the objective room. Nice, nice. This is the room you have been looking for. It's time to finish the quest. So let me get the actual objective room, which is the storage room. That says this room is quite large and is filled with crates and barrels. Judging from the lack of dust on the floor, it appears this room has been is used recently, so it probably means used recently. 4 sets of boxes, 3 sets of barrels in the room that can be searched. Right, let me grab that. And then we'll move this stuff aside. And then we'll figure out where we want the camera to be. I think let's go ahead and come back over here. So this door, we probably are not going to need that. And we will put this room here. Come back here. Can it reach? Okay. Let's do like this, down like that. All right, that's going to be that's going to be the room. All right, so then I think I have to go back to the book. Yep, let's go back to the book and see what happens when we open that room. The quest. All right. Special encounter, okay. Objective room. The heroes enter what seems to be a large storage room. The room is filled with huge piles of crates and barrels, and everywhere they look, the heroes can see the beady red eyes of large rodents staring at them malevolently. Everything is covered in cobwebs and seems to have been untouched for many years. In the far back, a huge creature can be seen, much larger than the rest and heavily deformed. It is questionable whether this rat is living or dead. All right, the party enters a large dusty room filled with old crates and barrels. There are 1d10 rats in the room, placed randomly and as far away as possible from the players. Is the brood mother. If the party has not encountered Johann yet, he is also at the far end of the room. So we did not run into Johann. Johann the gardener, stumbling around down the basement, is Johann, the old town hall gardener. Unfortunately, he is no longer alive, and the zombie remnants of his body walks aimlessly through the corridors, possibly animated by some foul magic or perhaps the tainted ground itself, denying him his eternal rest. Johann uses the standard zombie stats and is unarmed. The brood mother is an obscenely large rat, almost the size of a small horse. She is the mother of the rats and will fight to the end to protect her prodigy. She's got 15 life, -5 to hit. The brood mother is such an abomination that she causes fear. Furthermore, when her bite causes a wound, it may also infect the bitten with a disease. All right. So let's get this set up. 10 rats, the brood mother. All right. So first we got to do is, let's see. Well, first off, we'll show this is going to be the brood mother. She's going to be in the back of the room. So we'll put her in the back. And then Johan. This will be Johan the gardener with his zombie stats. He'll be in the back of the room. So we've got, let's see if I can get, yep. Those two guys are going to be back there. And then the heroes will be entering from up here. But in the meantime, we have to see how many other rats there are in the room. So it says roll a d10. It's going to be, oh my gosh, 9 rats. Are you kidding me? And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 12 by 6 room with 9 rats. So first rat, starting from the back, left to right. So 1 and 5. So there's a rat next to Johan. That's 1. Next one. 9 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One right there. Next one. 1 and 2. Back here. 9 and 2 up here. 8 and 4 there. 5 and 6 right here. 4 and 3 right here. And how many rats is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more to go. 12 and 5 there. And lastly, 1 and 3. So we'll just put it next to the brood mother. So the good news is most of them are like back here by the brood mother, but they are up there also. Okay. They even have that many tokens. All right, so first we will put 5 tokens for the first round for the heroes. 5 tokens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there'll be 11 tokens for the bad guys. So 9 for the rats, 1 for the brood mother, 1 for Johan, plus an extra one because the brood mother has a name. So there's 12 tokens for the rats. 2, 3, 4, 12 tokens. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, and 12. Okay, that's terrible. And then let's see, I need zombie cards. So Johan is going to have 12 life, and the giant rats have 6 life. They're -5 to hit. They got scurry. Oh, and they have perfect hearing, so they get an extra token. So they have 13. All right. And then Johan and them have fear. So zombie has fear and the brood mother has fear. So I think what I'm going to do, she opened the door. At the start of the combat, you have to roll fear for the characters. So even though the other characters aren't over there yet, I'm just going to go ahead and roll fear because, I mean, they're going to come over. So instead of waiting until they see them, as soon as you open the door, you roll fear once and then they'll have that effect until the end of the combat. So let's start with Nayless. She's got a resolve of 41. And I think that Lady Thorn gives some bonus. So she's got Natural Leader, Trap Finder, Tank, Chivalrous. Let's see, Challenge. Nope. And Heroic Will. She does not. Boren, does he have anything that helps? Backstabber and Streetwise? He does not. Torch, Nayless, does she have anything? Evaluate, nope. And then Skarn. Discipline, plus 10 resolve, plus 5 party. So the party does have plus 5 resolve. And then he's got Braveheart, plus 10 to Terror and Fear. So Skarn's going to get a plus 20 to his resolve, and he gives everybody else a plus 5. So Nayless has 41, so she'll have 46. So you have to roll for each enemy type. So Zombie has Fear 2. Let's see, 46. She's not afraid of that. The Broodmother, 47. Wow, by 1 point. I don't have luck. So she is afraid. So that means she's going to have minus 10 to her attacks. All right, that sucks. So Boren, his resolve is 36. So his resolve is 41. Zombie, he passes. Broodmother, 44. He does not pass. He's also afraid. Minus 10. Lady Thorn, she's got 37. She's going to have 42. .47, she fails, and then the Squire, 35, passes the first one. Squire fails, they're all afraid. Skarn gets plus 20. Skarn has 57, 67. His resolve is 77. First, oh my gosh, he failed too with the 89. Wow, they all failed. All right, so all the heroes failed their test, so everybody's minus 10. This could be tough. All right, so we got everything in the bag. The threat level is 8, is 11. We just opened the door, which means the threat level needs to go up to 12. I don't think I added the threat level when she picked the lock. At least I don't remember adding it. Which means a wandering monster will appear. We'll put this wandering monster token at the entrance of the dungeon. So that's back at the very beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It can't see Nayless yet, but it can almost see her. So when you do the wandering monster is back here. And when it's 10 spaces away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it can see who it is, and then it'll change into whatever the monster is. So we subtract 5 from the threat, so that's going to go from 12 back down to 7. Tokens are in the bag. We'll roll the scenario die, and then we'll start pulling tokens and see what happens. So scenario die, 4, nothing happens, and then we'll go to the bag. So the only other thing that we need to look up is the torches. Oh, I don't know that I have the bestiary. But I think I'll just say the monsters get like a minus 10 if they attack somebody with a torch. But let's see who's first. So first up, it is one of us. So the closest rat. The rats can move. The rats can move what? Why don't I see them? 6. So this guy will charge. So the first rat is going to charge Nayla and try to make room for the other rats. All right, so he's a 45 to hit. .26 is a hit. And the rat is going to do 1d6 damage. 2 damage to the leg. She has no armor on her leg, so she'll take 2 damage and she will go down. She's at 10 life. Next up, another rat. So this rat can't charge. It can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it'll probably try to shove her so more rats can get in. So let's see if it does a shove attack. It needs 45. 40, that is a success, so it will knock her back 1 space. And then let's see who's next. Another rat. Next closest is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it'll move again. 1, 2. But it won't be able to do anything. And then let's see what's next. Another rat. Yep, they're just going to pile in. Let's see who's next. Another rat. This is closest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's too bad we don't have any like mass hitting spells or anything. Another rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then next up, another rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3. And then next up, this is bad with 9 rats. One of us. So Naylus has -10. We kind of don't want her to be in the front. Do we go into the fountain room? Yeah, we kind of want Scarn to be in the front. I think we gotta like lure the rats back here. So let's have her attack with her short sword with a -10 for her first attack. And I think she's going to try to. I think she's just going to try to hit this rat that's in front of her. So she needs. It needs like a 50. 78. Great. She misses. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to run back into the fountain room. And she'll put her back to the wall. So hopefully nobody can get behind her. And then we'll go back to the bag. See who's next. Another one of us. So these guys are all going to see that they hear Naylus yelling. So I think we're just going to have Lady Thorn and the Squire go. So Squire's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and do parry stance. And then Lady Thorn is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And she'll do parry stance. All right. And then let's see who's next. Bad guy. So right now we've just got these guys down here. So we'll have the gardener go. He can move 4 and he can only move once. 2, 3, 4. He'll start roaming towards the heroes. Next up, it's going to be bad guy. Rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Next up, one of us will have Scarn go. It is combat, so he needs to roll a d6. He does activate. So Skarn is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to take a parry stance right there. So let's see. Parry stance tokens handy. So these two guys are in parry stance. Skarn came out and moved here, got parry stance. They're in parry stance. He's not. Then we'll see who's next. It's us. So Borin Grimspike, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll end his movement there. And then I guess we'll just try to have a bottleneck and chop rats, I guess. That's what we'll try to do. So next we got 2 more tokens in the bag, which is going to end up being the Broodmother and the other rat. So this rat will move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the Broodmother will go. And I need to check her stats real quick. See how many she gets. I think she moves. She moved 15. She moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. All right. That is the problem that we are dealing with right now. All right. So then the Wandering Monster is going to move 4. So they're over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then next turn, once they're in the building, we'll roll a d6. If we roll a 1, they go back. If they roll a 2 through 6, they keep coming. This seems like this is really going to be a bad situation. It's either bad or a slog. All right, so let's keep it moving. Now, scenario die. My D10. Where did I put my D10s? Oh, here we go. 9. So that means something can happen. So we need to roll the threat. Right now, the threat is 7. So we'll roll a D20. That is a 9. So it's above the threat roll. So threat goes up by 1. So threat's at 8. Then we put the tokens back in the bag. So 4 for the heroes. And then all the tokens for the rats, except for the perfect hearing token, comes out. So 1 token comes out for them, and then everything else goes back in. And we'll shake them up. And I think pretty much all the rats are going to just like pile out into this corridor. They will try to shove us, though, so we might have to think about that in terms of that bottleneck might not be possible to maintain. So first up, it's one of us, which I don't necessarily like. Because if we go out in the hallway, the Wandering Monster is going to see us. And then we're going to... one of us. What to do? Like, can she see 1, 2, 3, 4? I think diagonally she can see this rat through this door. So we'll activate Nayla. Yeah, I think she can see the rat diagonally. So if we trace the diagonal pattern from here along this line, it ends up hitting this one. So she's going to fire an arrow. And then we'll have to mark these arrows off. She's going to shoot 2 arrows. So that's going to be she needs a 55. She's scared, so she needs a 45. That is a miss. She'll shoot another arrow. That is a miss. 2 more arrows gone. 6 arrows left in her quiver. We'll go to the bag. Next up, it is rat. So they can't charge because they have to go around the corner. So it'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll see who they attack. It's going to be a shove to make rooms for more rats. So 1, 2, 3 is the squire. 4, 5, 6 is Bourne. It's the squire. Needs a 45. Oops. 45. Nope, it misses. But is not able to shove us out the way. Let's see who's next. Rat. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna try to shove somebody to make room for other rats. So it'll shove. 1, 2, 3 is Lady Thorn. 4, 5, 6 is Skarn. It tries to shove Skarn. 45. It does not. Okay, that's good for us. Next up, it's one of us. Let's see. Do we want Lady Thorn or Skarn to go? I think we'll have Lady Thorn go. All right, so Lady Thorn is going to activate. And let's see. Yep, she's going to activate, and she is going to attack this rat in front of her with the long sword. So she's going to need something like a... What is she going to need? 56. So 46. She could use her heroic force of will to make that a 56. Do we want to do that and spend 1 energy? She could also challenge, but she's saving the challenge for the big guys. 46. Slicing with the long sword on the rat. 32, that's a hit. D12 damage on the rat. Oops. That kills it. She hacks that rat up. And then Lady Thorn attacks the other rat. 68, that's a miss. Her squire will attack. It needs a 20. 21, come on. Yep, it does need a 20. So it misses its first attack, second attack. It misses. All right, but at least we got rid of one of them. Giant rats. All right, we'll get the XP at the end. Next up, rats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can still make it. It'll shove. Let's see who it shoves. Lady Thorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tries to shove the squire. It needs a 45. It doesn't shove him. Next up, rat. 1, 2, 3. That's all it can do. Blocks up the place. Next up, rat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it'll come here. Next up. And we got 2 hero characters that can go. Rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just having them dash pretty much. Next up, rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can move 4 spaces, and then after that, they can dodge 2. So they can. That's how they're getting the 6. Or do they move 6 and then dodge? They move 6 and then they can move 2. But either way, they can get out there. So they can move 9 spaces in total. Another rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. They're all just filling up the hallway. Horde of rats. And then finally, one of us. So we just have Skarn and Boren. So Skarn will try to activate. And he gets his stupid trait and doesn't do anything. Next up, the Brood Mother only moves 4, so she can move 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then next up, it is the Gardener. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all he can do. And then Boren's next. So Boren will attack. You got the short sword. He needs, looks like he needs a 33. So should he just do a power attack and raise that to 53? Yeah, because minus 10 because he's scared. 44. So he'd have to roll a 34. He'll try to do a power attack. It'll make him easier to hit, but he can roll a 54. 40. Perfect. So that's a hit. So he gets to roll his D6s and keep the highest. So 3 plus 2 is 5 damage. So the rat in front of him is wounded, but that's not enough to kill it. He needs to do 1 more damage. No, they have giant rats have 6 life. Yep. 3 plus 2 is 5. Does he have any? Oh, he has a +1 DB. That's 6, so he does kill it. Great. Another rat down. All right. That's everybody. Now I have to roll a D6 for the wandering monster to see if it moves. Oh, the wandering monster moves back the other way. So it's going to go back outside temporarily. Then we'll roll the scenario die. 4, nothing happens. And then we put all these tokens back into the bag, except for the 2 that we killed. So 2 come out. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the heroes. And if we do a quick head count to make sure, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the bad guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so these 9 tokens will go in the bag. And then we will shake all these up. We already rolled the scenario die. We got to kill these rats, clear out this basement. Let's see who's first. First up is one of us. One of us. That can go away. All right, we're gonna have Naylor shoot diagonal again. 1, 2, 3 at this one. This is diagonal. So she'll try to shoot at that guy. Now the question is, does she want to aim? How much damage does that bow do? It does 1d8. If she aims, she could get a +10, which would make her RS go from 45 back up to 55. Or we just shoot it. Let's just shoot it. We'll go. Yeah, because she has 50. It's going to be a 45, so that's not too far off. So she's going to fire the bow again. She needs a 45. Nayless is over here in this corner right here. Let me see if I can get you a different view of her. So she is going to take her shot. This is Cricket. All right, 27, that's a hit. So D8 damage. 4, is it plus anything? It is not. 4 damage on this rat. So it's gonna, this rat right here, it's gonna have 2 life left. And then she'll shoot again. 44. 45, she needs a 45. That's just what she needs. She marks off 2 more arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 arrows marked off. Roll a D8 for damage. 7 damage. She kills this rat. She's 2 arrows fly across the room, sinking into the side of the rat. It sloughs to the ground in a pool of blood. And that is her turn. Let's see who is next. Rat. So rat that is engaged will go. So it is going to, does it bite and then shove? Or does it shove first? Enemy activation. Let's see. Beast. Beast. Where is it? Beast. If adjacent to hero, make room for more enemies if to attack if needed. There is a spot, so it doesn't need to make room yet. No, yeah, it doesn't need to make room yet. So let's see what kind of attack it does. It is adjacent. It's going to do a 5 standard attack. And then this guy has not attacked anybody yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The squire. All right, so it's going to go after the squire. So first attack, it needs a 45. First attack, it misses. The squire, Alestra dodges out of the way, and then it tries again. Second attack, it hits. Don't like that. And can Alestra dodge? I don't think she can. She's got 9 life, so it's going to do D6 damage to her. 3 damage to Alestra. 2, 3, and then I'll just put her character card. If she dies, she'll be out of the game. She's got 6 life yet left. I might have to try to protect her. Don't want to lose our squire. All right, let's see who's next. More than likely, more rats. Oh, it is one of us. So I think we're gonna have Lady Thorn go. Yeah, we'll have Lady Thorn go. First, we'll have the squire attack because it needs a 20. So 2 attacks from Alestra. First up, 45 is a miss. Second attack, 46 is a miss. Then Lady Thorn will attack with the longsword. Oops. Double O. Oh no, that is a fumble. So her weapon takes 1 point of damage. So her longsword durability is 3. It's 4. Her longsword might break if it takes 1 more point of damage. And then she'll attack again. 27 is a hit on the rat in front of her. D12. 4 damage. That rat is wounded, but it has already activated. All right, so hopefully I don't forget that that guy's wounded. Then we go back to the bag. See who's next. The rats. So charging. This one can charge in. And it can attack any one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to attack Borin. So it gets a plus 20 for charging. So 45, 55, 65. 63 is a hit. It hits Borin for D6 damage. 4 damage to the torso. Borin has a mail coat on. It blocks 4 damage. Oh, that's Lady Thorn. Borin has a padded jacket. So he takes 2 damage. The padded jacket takes a damage. He goes from 13 down to 11. Next up, it is another rat, and then they'll pile in. This one will go here. Then next, it is one of us. So we went, Nayla went. We could have Borin go. Be facing the other way. So Borin's going to attack that rat in front of him. Then does he want to do a power attack or a regular? So normally it's 44, it'd be 34. He's going to do another power attack. 54. So he lunges at it. 54, it's exactly what he needed. D6 plus 2. He can pick the highest. He'll take that 8 damage. That's enough to kill the rat with 1 blow. But he did power attack, so he's going to be easier to hit. All right, let's see who's next. We're whittling them down. Rats. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't charge. It's next to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see who it goes after. It goes after the squire. Gosh. All right, so then it can do a standard attack. And it hits D6 damage. 3 damage on the squire. And Alestra is wounded. She can only take 1 action. It's got 6 damage. All right, let's see who's next. It is going to be black. That one went. This one will come around over here. Next up, this one will just move here. Next up, we just have to keep going until we get to, the blue brood mother will come over here. And then next up, oops, the gardener, 1, 2, 3, 4. He can only move once. And then next up will be Skarn, D6. Skarn does activate. He's going to slice into the rat in front of him. So he has got a 55, so he'll need a 45. 34 is a hit, D12 damage. 2 damage, that sucks. The rat's got 6 left, he'll hit again. 41 is a hit, damage. 3 damage, wow. So 5 damage to that rat. So that, oh, that's the wounded one. It's dead. It's dead. That's just enough to kill this guy. We'll take that. All right, that is everybody. The Wandering Monster will move forward because it's outside. It automatically comes back that way. Then we'll put the tokens back in the bag. Let's roll the scenario die. If anything happens with that. Looking for 9s or 10s. We don't want those. 2. Okay, we're fine. And then tokens go back into the bag. I think we killed 2 rats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think Lady Thorn's going to have to try to activate. And then bad guys, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's not bad. We're whittling them down slowly but surely. But once that wandering monster gets over there, that's gonna be a problem. Wandering monster. All right, so let's shake up the bag. And let's see if we can try to save Alestra. We kind of need Skarn to activate in Lady Thorn, and maybe they need to try to block that area. So first up is going to be rat. So the rat that's engaged is this one. And did that one, is that the one that attacked? No, I don't remember if that's the one that attacked. I'll re-roll who he attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lady Thorn, and then let's see what he does. 3. I think 3 is a power attack. It is. So 65 on Lady Thorn. That's what he's going to need to hit. It misses. All right, let's see who's next. Put these over here. Next up, it is rat. So is any other rat engaged? No. So then this one will come in here and try to shove somebody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. It's going to try to shove Lady Thorn. It needs a 45. It misses. All right, next up, rat. We'll say this one, and it'll just move over. That's all it can do. Then next up, rat. This one will move over here. Next up, bad guy. The brood mother will just sit there. Next up, one of us. We will activate Lady Thorn. She will attack. 46 to hit. Rat in front of her. She misses. She will try to hit it again. 46 is exactly what she needed. She'll roll the d12. 3 damage on that rat. So it takes 3. It is not. It's going to be on this one. It is not wounded yet. And then Alestra only gets 1 move. I'm going to have her move back 1. She's still within 2 space of the knight, but she won't be adjacent. That's going to be her turn. Next up, it is us. We'll have Skarn activate. 2, he does activate. Going to strike with the long sword. He needs a 55, so he needs a 45. Come on, Skarn. 32, that's a hit on the wounded rat. Let's see. 8, so he kills this one. Dead. And then, does he take parry stance? Almost everybody else moved. I think we move Skarn. I think Skarn's going to move here and start to like block the door. That's going to be Skarn's turn. Next up, it is bad guy. 1, 2. That's where it can go. Oh, wait, hold on. Do these rats have another ability? May move through all models and zone of controls for free. May not stop in a... Oh, so they can move through other models. The rats probably could have piled in there. They move through all models and zone of control for free. Yeah, they can come in there. That's what I was talking about with the rules. There's so many rules, but it has this scurry rule. We'll do that next turn. Yeah, we'll do that next turn. Because I guess they would not have been blocked all the time if they could move through. So this guy, like these 2 guys didn't move. So we'll say he could have moved 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And this one could have moved 1, 2, 3, 4. So it probably could have got in this room. They probably could have got in that room. And then based on that, we'll have them retroactively do like 1 attack. So we'll say Boren gets attacked by this one, and then Lady Thorin gets attacked. So we'll have it do 1 attack, just going back a little bit. So 45 on Boren. Ugh, it hits. Let's see. Does Boren want to dodge? Boren's dodge is 43. He'll try to dodge. Nope. So he takes D6 plus 1 damage to the head. Does Boren have a helmet on? He does not. So he takes 1 damage. So Boren is down to 9 life. He loses a sanity from getting hit in the head. It's down to 7 sanity. And then Lady Thorn. Oh, that's the wrong dice. These ones. Okay. Lady Thorn. She also gets hit. She's not going to try to dodge. 1 damage to the chest. Her armor will block that. Yep, so she has a mail coat on, defensive 4. She's fine. All right, so now that we've retroactively done that, let's pull 1 more token. All right, that's one of us. So the only person that didn't go is Nayless didn't go yet. So now that she's got the rat in front of her, she's going to strike at it with her short sword. So she needs a 50. 62, she misses. She'll swing again. 93, she misses twice. It's not great. Next up, one of us. All right, so Boren's going to go 43, 44. He will do his power attack again. So 54. And he misses with a 93. Then we'll roll the scenario die. 7, nothing. And then tokens go back in the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the rats, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bad guys left. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the wandering monster, which way does it go? It moves 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is almost going to be able to see us. It'll be able to see us next turn, unless it goes backwards. So we either need to kill all these guys in one turn, or there's a problem. All right, so let's see who's up first. It is us. So who should go? Do we reveal the wandering monster now, or do we have Lady Thorn go and Nihilus go? I think let's activate Lady Thorn. Yep, Lady Thorn, she's going to turn and try to slice this rat that's next to her. All right, she needs like a 46, something like that. 75, she misses. She'll swing again. This cricket. 17, that's a hit. D12 damage. 9 damage, good, she kills it. She kills that rat. And then Alestras gets 1 attack. She needs a 20 to hit. She misses. All right. So she has gone. We go back to the bag. It is bad guy. So the bad guy that is engaged. So this rat, or this one, I guess this rat. 1, 2, 3, Alestra. 4, 5, 6, Nihilus. It is Nihilus that it is going to attack. Let's see what it does. 9 is use skill or standard attack. So standard attack, it needs a 45. First bite misses. Second bite misses. Back to the bag. Rat. Next one that's engaged is either, oh, it hit Borin last turn, so it's gonna attack Borin. Let's see. 5 is standard attack. One needs a 45 to hit Borin. 74, first bite misses. Next bite, 89, it misses. Right, we're getting lucky. The rats are missing. Next up, one of us. Do we charge the brood mother? Let's try to activate. Now those wandering monsters are going to appear if we do that. Let's try to activate. We'll activate Borin. This guy would have tried to not have his back. Oh, he can't really have his back to anybody else. We'll activate Borin. He's going to attack this rat from behind and get the plus 20. So let's roll him up. 68. Does he get it with plus 20? So it's 44, 34, 54, 64. Nope, his first attack misses. He tries again. Second attack will hit with the plus 20. D6 plus 2. 5 damage. So that rat is wounded. It's got 3 life left. I'll try to remember that. And then we'll go back to the bag. Next up is going to be black. So the only one that I think is this rat went. So that's the brood mother. 1, 2, 1, 2. So they're both 2 spaces away. So 1, 2, 3, the gardener. 4, 5, 6, the brood mother. Oops. 1, 2, 3, gardener. 4, 5, 6 is the brood mother. So she's going to activate. She will move up here 1, and then she will try to attack Skarn through the door. All right, so that's going to be, she needs a 45. That's a 16. That is a hit. She does 1d10 damage, and she hits 4 damage to the head. Yikes. And she does not have 4 damage to the head. So he's going to go from 16 down to 12. Scar's getting low. He's already diseased. Does she do anything else to him? Yep, disease. So he already has disease, so she doesn't have to worry about that. All right, and she moves, so then we'll go to the bag. Let's see who's next. One of us. So we'll have Skarn activate. Let's see if he goes. Oh, he's stupid trait. He doesn't activate. Killing me. Next up is the gardener. So he can move here, and then he'll also attack Skarn. So he needs a 40. 31, that's a hit, and Skarn already dodged. So he takes 1d8 plus 1 damage. 4 damage to the chest. Skarn has a leather jacket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna block it. He takes 1 damage. So he goes down to 11 life. And that's the last durability on this leather jacket, so it is destroyed. His leather jacket is destroyed. So he has no armor on his chest now. And then next up, last is I got one more white. Who did I not activate? I thought I activated everybody. Skarn got the stupid trait. Lady Thorn went. Or I guess maybe Nyla didn't go? I guess maybe she didn't go. So Naelis will attack with her short sword on the rat. Oh, actually, she has a dagger. With her dagger. So she gets a 60. She needs a 50 to hit with the dagger. 90, that is a miss. And then she'll try again. 52, barely misses. And then that's it. Everything goes back into the bag. D6 for the Wandering Monster. 4. So the Wandering Monster will come around. And we have to reveal what it is. So it's going to come off the board. We're going to make a D100 roll and see what other monsters. A 23. 23 on the encounter sheet is 1d4 giant rats. So at least it's a d4. We roll that up. Oh, 4. And then they all appear around where the Wandering Monster token was. 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we've got 4 more giant rats to deal with. We got a huge pile up here. And this video is getting pretty long. That's going to be the end of the round. Do we roll the scenario die? We'll do that at the beginning of the next turn, and then we'll put the tokens in the bag. We tried to squeeze it into a 2-parter, but looks like it's going to be a 3-parter. Our heroes are in bad shape. They're all fearful of these rats. It's been a real slog. We got tons of these guys here. But that is going to stop our video for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to share. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.